Maribrynong River, little inlet there in the suburb of Maribrynong, Victoria. Just come down from the top there, down by this big hill. And we appear to have lost one of our riders. I think here she comes now. Yep, in the red there. Alright, the journey can continue. Bit of indecision there. Heading down the station pier from Maribrynong today. Way up to the lookout, Sandridge lookout. It's a bit of a gravel track from Port Melbourne up to the lookout there, but it's good views. Passing Footscray Park, Melbourne City ahead of us. Took a ride through to get to Station Pier. Now on Docklands Highway, heading east towards the city, which you see just there. Sky rail coming along nicely. Apparently there's also going to be a bike track up there as well. An express bike path, bypassing all the lower levels of the service streets. Port of Melbourne. As we continue Docklands bound. 8.5 kilometres from departure point. We're now just passing the Costco and Docklands Highway in the bottom part of Melbourne City. This ride's only taking about half hour. Coming in the Docklands Highway, there's a few traffic control signals you've got to stop at because you are playing with the big port trucks. And yeah, just around this corner we've got the old Melbourne Star. We're going to push ahead to the Quay, Docklands Quay, then we're going to head over to detour down Yarra's Edge before we head off to Port Melbourne. And here's a familiar place I've been to before, Capital City Bridge, where someone walks their bike. Yarra's Edge. This bike ride just got a little bit longer now because we're going to stop and look at all the animals along here. There's one back behind us. And now we're looking at one here. And there's a few more down there. Well, I'm certainly sensing this ride down Yarra's Edge. It's going to take some time. With all the animals. There's more animals down there. Well, so far we've progressed about 500 metres in about 20 minutes. But it allows me to explain these apartments here. They're about $4 million each. They come in 4 levels from the underground car park, rooftop, their own private marina, and this old fishing trawler. And we're close to the Balti Bridge. Just going to head down to the end of the pier here if we ever get here, and backtrack back up on the Capital City Trail down to Station Pier, Port Melbourne. Well, this biking video turned out to be a animal video, or animal statue video, only next to a tiger or a lion and a little pony there. This Yarra's Edge is used for a main thoroughfare for bicycles, skateboarders, roller skaters, pedestrians, food delivery bikes which hammer along here at a high rate of speed. Men in business suits riding scooters. So I think this is about our 10th animal. Oh, that old boat there, old courier, ferry boat. Close to the Balti Bridge, good views of the Melbourne Star.
I don't reckon they're life size. This is going to be a baby.
We're almost at the end of the Yarra's Edge promenade. New residential apartments coming here soon. The old Melbourne Harbour Control Tower, which is now superseded by the bigger one, just around near Westgate Park. Nice views of the Baldy Bridge. Last time I was down here, you couldn't get down this far, but good to see they're making progress. And this will be our last animal that we see. And that is the Yarra's Edge. Baldy Bridge is the start of the M2, head up to the airport that way. So we pan back across, we got the old Melbourne Harbour Control Tower, Melbourne Star, the western end of the city. Now look at this building, this is a fine building, isn't it? Yeah, well Samantha, what do you think of all the Yarra's Edge tour here and the animals?
I love them.
So there's about 20 animals that we stopped and looked at.
Yeah. And
Touched and patted.
Yeah.
I'm sure they appreciated your visit to them. Well, I'm going to head back here around the shopping centre and down the Capital City Trail to Port Melbourne, where I'm probably going to grab a burger at Station Pier.
Let's do this.
Take it away.
You take it away. Where am I going?
And here we are arriving at Station Pier. 17.18 kilometres. Spirit Tasmania, just up there. Started the Bay Trail, which heads down to Billy Frankston. Mr. Hobson's Cafe there, good hot chocolate. And we're here at the Delish Fish and Chips. And yes, someone again is playing with the animals. Bikes parked there, port marker you see over there. And yeah, I just ordered the chicken schnitzel burger, chips and a couple of potato cakes. Down here at Beacon Cove, got the Port of Melbourne over there, original port beacons, one there and one down there, schnitzel burger, chips and potato cakes, commonly also referred to as potato scallops in the northern states. Alright, so a quick lunch stop, which is actually breakfast for me, so it's my first meal of the day. Good nice chicken schnitzel burger from that Delish Fish and Chip shop. And we're out here at Princess Pier, just opposite Station Pier, which, believe it or not, is the most Instagrammable spot in Melbourne. And that's due to this feature here. It was voted a couple of years in a row on Instagram the most Instagrammable spot, according to tags and all that. This is one of the first ports into Melbourne. It'll be much longer, of course, for the ships to come in there, unload their cargo. And you'll still find the original rail tracks. Actually, the Capital City bike track, I do believe, is where the railway used to be, right next to the tram track. There's the Port of Melbourne, Williamstown. Port Beacon, which we saw before. On weekends this place is packed out with skaters, skateboards, roller skaters, rollerbladers, and before I saw a we call it a skateboard windsurfer over here. I was hoping to catch him, but he's gone now. But yeah, Princess Pier, worth the visit. Well, here we are about 18.5 k's from where we started, Samantha. We're down here at Princess Pier in Port Melbourne. How do you feel about the ride so far?
It's pretty awesome.
This one of the better.
Stunning day.
This one of the better ones.
This is definitely one of them.
So great. I've ordered a good day for you.
All good ones.
The sun is shining. Thank you. I try to do impress. The sun is shining. I've ordered a great day.
Yeah.
And, yeah, we'll have to cut our ride short. We were going to go up to the Swan Street Bridge by the Crown Promenade, etc. But due to the animals that we encountered, we've lost about 45 minutes.
45?
So, yeah, about 45, maybe an hour. But yeah, we'll head back to the way we come with a bit of wind assist. Take it away. 65 metres after our ride started, we've stopped to look at these monuments. Well, about 65 metres after we started our ride back towards home, we've stopped to look at a monument of photos. What was it? Goodbye. Oh yeah. Well, that would make sense because this is where the people used to come to Melbourne. This is where our settlement took place. Right behind me is DFO South Wharf on the Yarra River. The city just up there. Shops. The mini brow house behind me. Not a bad place to go to. But now we've got the Seafarers apartment complex coming up here. And this is the first place where settlement took place into Melbourne. John Batman, I think it was, that sailed up the Yarra River and moored, came alongside here and set up residence and settlement here in Melbourne. Just over there, you probably can't see it behind that construction, but there's a Mission to Seafarers. It's been there since like late 1800s. It's a place where all the crews of the cargo ships and merchant ships would come in and jump off the ship and place to rest and relax. So it still offers that service now to mariners that come in the port. Hire boats there. Have to do that one day. Take a cruise up the Yarra. But yeah, definitely the first settlement of Melbourne, right here. First port of Melbourne. During the afternoon, you see all the rowers from up the rowing club up the road there, doing their rowing practice. Not a bad sight. Well, this is the home front, or the home stretch as they call it. Riding with the wind. Maribrynong River on our right side now. Bit of a crosswind, with the wind, crosswind situation here. Certainly aided in the trip back. There's a shadow of me riding, kayaker out there, V-line train, and the Buddhist temple from China. Check out one of my other YouTube videos for went riding with a Chinese colleague from work. And she translated all the stuff there. Not bad for a winter's day, first week of July. It's about 12, 13 degrees. Wind chill down about 9 to 10. It's not too bad though, I'm wearing shorts. But yeah, almost there.